All right, guys, Mike Walker here. I want to share with you a strategy that's worked really well for me over the years. And it's one where it kind of combines a couple different steps of the process here inside of LaunchKit. And I know that this will be a way to accelerate the objectives that we have. Number one, the objective is to validate or rather extract the information from the marketplace so that we can clearly identify the pains, needs, wants, and desires of our TAM, right? Our total addressable market. We're trying to get clear on the keywords that they're using, the insights and anything that we can possibly learn from people that are participants in our market. We want to get clear on that, and so we use this market survey strategy. However, what I'm going to share with you today is a little bit of a hybrid version of this, whereas we offer, or rather we put this market survey out into the marketplace and into the hands of our audience, but we do it in a way that offers them a live workshop, essentially an environment or an opportunity to engage with you in real time, where you are then going to offer a training, some value to them. And at the end of that, you're going to offer to book a call with them and talk with them, get clear on what it is that they're trying to achieve, and then therefore give you an opportunity to actually sell your first client. So this is an accelerant to everything that we've talked about so far. And again, it can be used. You can decide not to use it. It's up to you, but it's worked really well for me. And again, it basically speeds up the process from market validation all the way to a paying client really, really quickly. And so let's walk through it. I want to show you exactly what this looks like, and I'll provide the link to these slides so you can view it yourself and go over it in slower detail if you need. So this process is designed for unproven concepts and early editions of your flagship offer. The key benefits to using this approach is that it allows you to get proof of concept by selling and then building. The last thing you want to do is spend weeks or months, developing out your offer and all your marketing strategy and this and that, only to find out that it doesn't resonate, right? And so this eliminates that concern of investing all that time and money into an unproven concept. The key to remember in this phase is that this is all about testing and finding true message market match. If a concept can't sell in its basic stripped down format, no amount of bells or whistles or sales funnels will fix it, right? So much better to prove that the market actually wants or needs and is selling, or is willing to pay for it first and then build the full program. So this roadmap explains exactly how we're going to do that. So here's an overview of the process. First, we're going to build the market survey like we've already introduced here in this module. And we're going to use questions designed to extract vital intel from your market, right? We need to get clear on those keywords, those phrases, the thinkings, beliefs, the paradigms that our total addressable market has, so that we can then fuse that in with our marketing and make sure that what it is that we're intending to bring to market is indeed a solution that people are willing to pay money for. Number two, we're going to create content to intrigue and invite your ideal avatar to the live workshop. We're going to post daily, iterate messaging, and put the numbers in your favor, essentially meaning we're going to continue to market and put out this messaging, which I'll share with you here in just a few minutes, continually put it out in the marketplace, iterate where needed to make sure that we get enough people to engage with us that want to not only fill out the market survey, but then, of course, attend the live workshop that we're going to do. We're going to simply create a Zoom link to send those to those who do complete the market survey, right? So the goal here is that we're getting people saying, hey, look, we're offering a free live workshop. All you need to do is fill out this market survey to make sure that we can clearly address any questions that you have on the live workshop itself, right? So you can kind of see it's a value proposition. What do we want? We want people to fill out our market survey so that we can learn the insights that we need from the market, right? Well, what's in it for them to do that? Why would someone want to fill out a survey? Just for fun? Probably not. Will they fill it out in exchange or for the ability to attend a live training? Absolutely, right? And so that's what we are doing here. So we're going to use the survey data to incorporate into the market needs, or rather to incorporate the market needs into your presentation. So now not only we're using the survey data to learn about our market, but we're actually going to use that data in the live workshop presentation that we're going to put together. We're going to email our registered attendees. So those who do actually complete the market survey, we're going to continue to email them on a regular cadence to build up that anticipation for the workshop. And then we're going to host the workshop on Zoom and then end that with a call to action to offer, with the call to action to offer to schedule a call. So basically with the opportunity to get on a call with you. All right. and then onboard new clients, of course, because those who we get on the phone with and are excited to get started, we can get them on board as new clients. And then we simply repeat the process, right? So we can just simply repeat this. It's a very clean and simple way of filtering through the market and offering something of genuine value, the live workshop, in exchange for that market survey data. Now, here's an example of a post that you could use. Again, this is kind of a template form where you can invite people to fill out the survey, get them excited about the concept of attending the live event, and by simply filling out the Google form that we create. Here's another version, slightly longer, more of a value post proposition, if you will, in Facebook or otherwise, that you could kind of build intrigue around this private training that you're intending to offer. And again, the call to action at the end of this simply being to click the link to the Google form, fill it out, and in doing so, they will then be able to attend the live workshop. Now, really quickly, in terms of building up momentum towards this, for those that fill out the market survey, you're going to want to build momentum, because just because they filled that out doesn't mean that they're necessarily going to remember, oh yeah, I have this thing coming up, right? So we want to build momentum. And so what I did here is just a very, very simple visualization of the cadence of messaging leading up to that live. So you'll notice that the messaging is relatively even in cadence, but as we get closer and closer to the date of your live event, usually it's about a week or two out, it gets more and more frequent. And to the point where the day of, there's going to be typically 3 up to 4 messages that day building up to the actual hour of the live going. And so we have to manufacture that momentum, that hype. And that's exactly what they do with movie premieres. If you can imagine, you're sitting in a theater and you see a premiere or a little, release, a little teaser about a movie coming out, and then it says, summer of 2055. And you're like, that's so far away from now. Okay, thanks, But what happens as we get closer to those dates in the future? Well, the messaging and the marketing around that particular movie increases in frequency. Pretty soon you start seeing it every week, and then you start seeing it every day, and then you see it on billboards, you see it on buses, and hear it on the radio, and then they're doing interviews on TV. This is all manufactured momentum. This is something that they do extremely well. And so we want to use the same philosophy in building up that momentum leading up to that live event. Just because they filled out that market survey doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to attend. Now, what do these messages contain? Again, for brevity here, I'm not going to go verbatim over every single thing you want to, tell them, but you don't want to hit them over the head over and over again with just boring reminders. You want to build up some intrigue, build up some value proposition. Why should they attend? What are they going to learn? Give them some little insights, create some open loops, create a little bit of a teaser of, hey guys, here's a screenshot of just one of the 32 slides I've put together for us, next week. Really excited to talk with you. That type of thing, right? You just give them more and more value and more reason to want to attend. And again, all this messaging builds up that know, like, trust factor that they have with you, because they're like, wow, by the time they see you on live, it's like they know you, they've heard from you, they've been opening your emails. You've really primed that relationship in order to be able to, at the end, offer that call to action to say, hey, let's connect, right? So during the live workshop, section 1, your story and challenges, how you discovered the alternative path or the new way to achieve their goals, right? So there's the old way and there's the new way. And so you want to stir up pain and highlight the challenges by trying to do things the old way, and then cover the new way or the new methodology, the reason why you're doing things differently, right? And then section 4, announce that you're launching a new program, covering in detail what you shared. Let's try that. I'm going to do a little edit on the fly here for you guys, what you shared on the free training. And then at the end, you can, the call to action is either you could literally just post a link and collect deposits right there on the spot, or you could post a link to your calendar, or both. It's up to you. But again, you've primed them. So now you're giving them value. You've been priming them the whole time with this build up. And then during the event, you give them even more value, show them very clearly as a demonstration asset, look, I can help you. I know how to help. And then you end with a call to action. Hey, look, to take the next steps, the next step is put in a deposit. We'll talk about it. Or here's my link to the calendar, book a call, and we'll just see if this is the right fit for you. So again, very simple concept, but it's one that works really, really well, because again, we want to get that market survey. But why would someone take the time out? And I'll even ask you, why would you take the time out to fill out some stranger's market survey? Probably don't want to, right? But if that market survey was the way that you could attend a free workshop that was very clearly geared around problems or things that you're looking to achieve in your life or career, then you're probably going to be a little bit more interested in filling that out. And if you'll look at the messaging that we use to engage with people, it says, I want to make sure that this training is as valuable and timely for you as possible. Please fill out the survey so we can cover all the questions during the live online training. So see what we're doing? We're positioning the market survey as a way of giving value back to them. I want to make sure that this training is as valuable and timely for you. Please fill out the survey so we can cover all your questions. Okay, so now it's not just me asking you for information. It's like, look, I want to get some information from you because I'm going to do a presentation custom built around the problems, challenges, or questions that you're facing in your life or in your business right now. Doesn't that change everything? It really puts a different spin on the market survey concept. And so it allows us to extract that key information that we're looking for. It allows us to create a really cool, solid presentation and then offer them the chance to get on the phone. Once you get on the phone, the next step is, let's get started. This is the program, and you pitch your offer. All right. And we'll be getting into your offer creation and the sales aspects of that in modules 4 and 5. But let's go ahead and get started on this. This is something you can act on right away to immediately fast track your success in LaunchKit. All right. Thanks.